And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge though. You can't get nobody's college though, big dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge though. You can't get nobody's college though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that subscribe button, become part of the Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, say tap in for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge though. You can't get nobody's college though, big dog. And hit that description button, because once you hit that description button, you will be tapping into the new page, man. And the new page will get you fired all the way up, and we'll get you some money on that new page, because we're giving away $100 to the best comment once we get to 5,000 subscribers. So let's tap in with the tap in, man, and get this new page paging team all the way up. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. TNN Trap News Network. The new page is up in rotation. We got Cowboy from R60s respond to Nina Boy talking about the gang truce. Let's get into this good content without no further do's or don'ts. 2 games for YouTube. Let's go.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So Cowboy spoke on this whole peace treaty that's going on. He said he loves it and salutes all those that's trying to make this world a better place. Cowboy said gangbanging is water.
Who don't know, all the gang, all the for the most part, I don't say all, but a good portion of the Crips in the west side, on the west side of South Central and the east side of South Central, have decided to put their problems together and formulate a truce. The 6-0s and the A-Trays, the Avalons and the 4-Trays, you know, everybody's coming together, the Hoovers, the 40s, everybody's coming together. However, everybody is not a fan of this. So when I say everybody's coming together, I mean in black and white, the gangs have come together, but when you put things into color, gangs are hard, words are even harder. Certain individuals are not 100% a fan of this peace treaty. You know, some rumblings that, you know, the 40s are still having the issues with the Hoovers after a couple little incidents that took place within the last 24 hours. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do know, you do know. Today is September the 9th. So if you know what happened over this weekend, you know it's going to be a little bit harder for the Hoovers and the 40s to make peace. It's not going to be impossible. However, it is going to be a little bit harder, and hopefully cooler heads will prevail and these peace treaties can continue. However, in going into Nina Boy has been an open, I don't want to say disrespect, because it's not a disrespect, but an open anti-peace person. They'll kind of keep it like that. He's not 100% a fan of the peace meetings and all these type of things. Cowboy and Nina Boy have a history of going back and forth, so it doesn't surprise me that these two guys will continue to go back and forth as the situation continues to develop. But let's see what Cowboy has to say.
Down now. He explains why a lot of youngsters are defiant against this movement. He said us OGs got to experience what gangbanging was really about. You see, back then everybody knew each other. Back then we all had love for each other. Back then all Crips got along. Back then we all had each other's back. Us older heads got to experience that love. But you see, these youngsters joined the hood when there was no more love. They joined the hood when we was already at war. They never got to witness what it was like to be truly a Crip. Back then we knew everybody's name from the hood. But today nobody knows each other. It's all divided. Now nobody knows every member from the hood. This clique is now beefing with that clique. Cowboy said,
and that's very true. Just because people are from the same gang does not make them homies. That means that they're from the same gang. It's very interesting to see people who are from the same gang willing to unalive other people and be unalived by rival forces and all that. But then when it comes to them two, they don't necessarily get along. You from that side, I'm from this side. You from this side, I'm from that side. Yeah, you from the hood, but you ain't from my side of the hood. Yeah, you from that side of the hood, but you ain't from this side of the hood. And it's interesting because I've heard every Crip ain't your cousin, every blood ain't your relative. I've heard that. And it's interesting because, again, you guys are all willing to lay your life on the line for one greater good, for better or for worse, for lack of better words. But when it comes to issues amongst each other, you guys can't stand to see each other.
in the days, every gang had a hood meeting. These meetings helped to establish each and every member. This is where the old heads was able to meet and greet the youngsters. People got put on in these meetings. People got DP'd in those meetings. We haven't had a Thunderdome in many years. Now none of the youngsters even know who their OGs are. Nobody respects anybody anymore. We are no longer a unit anymore. Cowboy talks about the beef that the Rolling 60s had amongst themselves. He said it's happening to every gang now. You got members from the same hood trying to kill each other.
I remember we was all friends. You know, when we first came up, we was friends. But now
when it got to homie on homie, and blood on blood, crip on crip, it's for nothing now. Like, you know, my worst fear was like killed from a 60, because I was a part of that first generation when homies start getting into it. You know, if you wasn't around then, you never knew what love felt like in the hood. Because by the time you got put on the hood in the 2000s, homies was already killing each other, so you never felt the love. You know, they had no meetings. You had no meetings. We used to have meetings every weekend. Like, man, what's your name? What's your name? Everybody needs to know who the names is. We all go to the mall. We go to Venice Beach and we all go squabble. We go to the movie theaters and we all be together as a group having fun. We were friends. You know what I mean? But now ain't nobody friends. We just associated through this section. That's it.
Slim from Paru spoke on a peace treaty as well. He's from the same hood that Wack is from. He said most of these beef got started by a girl. He's asking every gang member to respect other people's girls. Stop messing with girls that you know belong to another gang member. Stop messing around with
your opposite girls, because gentlemen, every great war was started over some coochie. Every great war, gentlemen, has been started over some coochie. Coochie. Coochie done cause more problems than dope. Coochie done cause more problems than drugs. Coochie done cause more problems than bad politicking. Coochie is the root of all evil. It's fire. It's fire. But don't let it get you in some trouble, man. Don't be out here messing. It's so many billions and billions of women on there. You ain't got to mess with your op, girl. There's other ways to get at your op. You ain't got to do that. All that's going to do is cause a problem. Once emotions get involved, come on, bro.
your homie's girl. Stop messing with your homie's wife. Leave that.
Messing with your homie's wife is even dirtier. Now, messing with your enemy's wooty bam is one thing, but messing with your homie's wife, your homie's girl, your homie's daughter, your homie's sister, your homie's cousin, all that kind of stuff, that's out, bro. That's out. I don't even date none of that homies, family members, cousins, relatives, whatever you want to call them, you, whatever, blah, blah. I can stay away from all that, bro. So girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Just wait 15 minutes. You ain't got to go that way, bro. There's so many other ones. Have a moral compass.
Them alone. They should be off limits anyways. When someone gets locked up, it's always that person's homie that messes with his wife. Leave them alone. This is how wars are started in the hood. Respect other people's wives. Respect other people's girlfriends. There's more women on this earth than there are men. There's many fishes in the sea. Leave other gang members' wife
Many fish in the sea. Don't worry about it.
alone. If a girl
Words are hard.
tells you that her man is locked up, run far, far away, my boy. Because what's gonna happen is this. Your dumbass is gonna fall in love with this hoe. When her man gets out of prison, he's gonna come looking for you. All of a sudden, you find out that that man is actually a somebody. He's an OG from Insane CRIP. Now his hood is gonna be beefing with your hood. Leave that kitty cat.
Whoa, that sounded like it got real personal. I got real personal, so I guess two guys for YouTube was talking to somebody specifically. I don't know where the Insanes came in with this. Shout out to them, but that got personal really fast.
Listen, he's gonna come looking for you. All of a sudden, you find out that that man is actually a somebody. He's an OG from Insane CRIP. Now his hood is gonna be beefing with your hood. Leave that kitty cat alone, my boy. I know it tastes good, but that food wasn't for you. That food belonged to another man. That food was some forbidden fruit. It's like when God told Adam and Eve not to eat that apple, but Eve's thirsty ass just couldn't resist it. She ate that fruit and it cursed the land. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Leave other people's wife alone.
That's real. That's real. Shout out to 2 Games for YouTube. He's clearly talking to somebody. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. Free Avenue Angel to he's free. We go.